Last night was the craziest game of the NBA season. If you watched the first Rocket Magic game, it was one of the best of the year. But this one was even crazier because the Rockets, they trailed by 19 in the third quarter, and they ended up going on a 21-0 run in just 3 minutes and 37 seconds. And we're going to break down the run. This video will get copyrighted, so please just kind of hit the like button, man, because YouTube's going to try to hide it. I mean, obviously, I'm showing like a bunch of NBA footage, but take a look at Durant, who gets to the basket, gets fouled, can't finish. He ends up making both free throws. Going to skip ahead from this. And then on the defensive side of the floor, this is where the Rockets thrived. And we've seen the Rockets play good defense this season, but this was the best stretch that they've had really since Ime Udoka took over. I mean, it was on a different level. Everyone was getting their hand into the passing lane and getting them out in transition. Jalen Suggs goes to the basket, but Reed just, reads his move, no pun intended there, and beats him to the spot. And then Okogie gets out in transition. He is going to miss this layup. You see, Suggs gets a good contest, but Durant sticks with it and lays it up and in. So the fact that the Rockets are still competing in a 76-59 game on the road on a back-to-back kind of speaks volumes about the culture Ime's built. I know Ime has had a lot of issues this season, but you can't complain that the Rockets aren't competing every night because they absolutely are. The Rockets' issue, well, actually, in the fourth quarter, it's not even about effort. It's more so about execution, which we will get into probably later on in the video, why Reed should be out there every single fourth quarter, and he should be starting. I don't know why he's not, but Tari Eason almost just completely messed up this possession because he sets the screen for Durant, and instead of kind of just popping out, he drives to the basket and he cuts off the lane to Reed, but he realizes what he did, and then he passes it, and Reed doesn't need much space, and he knocks this corner three down. I mean, Reed Sheppard was simply on fire in the third quarter, and he was able to bring the Rockets back. Like, if he doesn't turn into prime Steph Curry, the Rockets do not come back and win this game. Yes, everyone deserves credit, but Reed was solely the reason why this was even possible. As Durant hits the technical, Suggs thought he was fouled on the other end. He absolutely was, but that's not our problem as Rocket fans. And then Suggs just continued to get worse and worse. I mean, by the time the Magic took him out, it was basically the damage was already done. But take a look at how, again, he just gets the ball poked free by Durant. And then here comes KD down the floor. And you can see he's slowing it down, and then he puts it into a different gear. And Suggs tries to beat him to the spot, but he flops. And now all of a sudden, you're essentially on a 4-on-3. And Capella is drawing two defenders because he's a big man who could dunk. So then Durant goes to Okogie. And honestly, I would have probably let Okogie shoot this. I know he hit clutch shots. Okogie was awesome. But De Silva comes up and then forces the corner three, and now all of a sudden you've got, I don't know who that is in the Magic, but he overcommits on Tari, which he has to because Tari is such an elite corner three-point shooter. And then here comes Tari, and now Reed, who was all the way over here, like, pay attention. Just watch where my cursor is, right over here. Just pay attention to that side of the screen. Reed Sheppard's all the way, he's not even in the frame, and then he works his way to the corner. Tari Eason, who just found him in the corner literally like 30 seconds ago pretty much, knows that Reed's coming, and he looks for him. And then Reed buries this one, man, is feeling himself. The top of the key three was just ridiculous, man. I mean, I know everyone says cocaine Curry and things like that, but Reed is just, man, I mean, he's just unbelievable. But the Rockets, they're still down to this point 8 points, so they still have to put together some stops. And, man, would they? Suggs comes downhill, tries to challenge Capella with a left hand, and he says, get that BS out of here. Tari saves it. Rockets are out to the races. I mean, Suggs is, are you kidding me, man? He's not even hustling back. He's jogging at the top of the key. And then Capella beats everyone down the length of the floor. I mean, if you blink, you're going to miss Capella. Like, look, I'm obviously fast forwarding here, but look at Capella continue to run. Nobody's paying attention to him because Reed's the best shooter, I guess, of all time. And then Capella just sneaks backdoor, gets a dunk. The Rockets are down 6. And if I'm being honest, I watched this game live. I almost turned it off. I literally, what's it called? I didn't minimize the screen, but I made it so that way, when you press like the green, here, I'll show you guys. Like, when you press the green, your screen goes like this. I literally was right here, but I kept watching. And then I was like, wait a second, this actually might happen. And man, did it. If you were trading on Polymarket like me, you weren't panicking when Orlando went up 19. You were remembering they had already blown 9 double-digit leads this season. So when Houston dropped to 20 cents, I bought $300. Then the 21-0 run hit. The building flipped, and the market flipped with it. Rockets jumped to 53 cents in real time. And here's the key. I didn't have to wait for the final score. I didn't have to pray. I sold during the game and locked in plus $495 instantly. That's something a traditional sportsbook simply does not allow. Once you place a bet there, you're stuck riding it out. On Polar Market, you can react to momentum, trade the swing, and secure profit while the game is still being played. If you want to try Poly Market, use the link in my description to get to the top of the waitlist, and I'll see you guys out there. And I would say when I thought it was possible was it wasn't even when Reed hit the corner three. Like when Reed hit this corner three here, I mean, I still was like, yeah, it's a nice little 11-0 run, but all it takes is an 8-0 Magic run and then the game's over. But then all of a sudden this kept happening, and then I'm like, okay, it's a 6-point game. This is where I started to get super invested. The caffeine was kicking in. I had a late night coffee for this game, and Reed Sheppard, are you kidding me, man? Slick crossover, between the leg dribble, top of the key three. Oh my goodness. I mean, Reed Sheppard is on one right now. He's at 9 points in the quarter, and there's still 2 minutes left. Reed nearly gets the ball poke free. Hesitation dribble. Gets Suggs, one of the best perimeter defenders, off of his feet. And then his hands behind his back so he doesn't foul. And then Reed just goes all the way down and lays it up and in. I don't think the Magic knew that Reed Sheppard had this in him. They know he could shoot, but I don't think they knew that he's got a 40-inch vertical. I mean, he is literally just, he's not above the rim, but this is a tough move, man, if you're not expecting it. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. Suggs is still in. Like, how is Suggs still in the game right now? Had the Magic just taken him out, they probably win this game. But they leave him in, and then Tari pokes him free with that elite help defense. Kevin Durant comes down and then gets fouled by Isaac. If you're going to foul someone, you better make sure they don't make the shot. And Kevin Durant ends up doing it. And the Rockets, they take the lead. Are you kidding me? So Reed Sheppard ended up finishing the game with 20 points on 5 of 7 from 3. He did not start. I think Reed played the last 17 minutes of the game or something crazy like that, so it would have seemed like he did. But no, Reed came off the bench, and if you guys aren't familiar with his numbers, he is significantly better when he starts, and a lot of guys are as well. They just get more comfortable. But Reed, his role has been changing so much this season. He's starting, he's out of the rotation, he's off the bench, he's the first guy off the bench. The Rockets are playing through him off the bench. That just cannot happen. Reed should be starting. Yes, absolutely. Teams like OKC and Denver at full strength are going to target Reed. But Reed isn't necessarily a bad defender. He's, how old is Reed? 21? He's a guy who's still honestly growing into his frame, and he's got high IQ, quick instincts. I'm not very concerned at all about Reed on the defensive side of the floor, because he made winning plays last night against the Magic, kind of gave them a taste of their own medicine with what Jalen Suggs and et cetera is able to do out there. But Reed was a plus 10, 7 of 11 from the field. He had 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Like, those 4 stocks are just as important as the 5 threes that Reed hit. Honestly, if you don't agree, I mean, I don't even know what you're saying, because Reed got it done on both sides. Josh Okogie, statistically, if you did not watch the game, you would have been like, he's just a dude. Not exactly the case. Plus 15, which tied Tari Eason for a game high. Amen Thompson was a minus 15. Honestly, Amen is lucky the Rockets did not lose this game, because, man, he did not have a good one. Alperen Sengun, 8 of 15. Sengun was very good in this game, specifically down the stretch. I thought he made the right plays and the right reads. Sengun and Amen, I don't know if they can play together at a winning level. I mean, are the Rockets the 3 seed? Were they the 2 seed last year? Yes. I'm not saying that they can't win games in the regular season, but when it matters, and I know they're young and promising players, I just don't know if that is going to work. Let me know if you disagree. I mean, nothing wrong if you do. The bench got it done, though, man. Clint Capella gives you 17 minutes and 4 blocks, 6 rebounds. I wasn't able to talk about this because I was just so in the moment last night. It felt euphoric, honestly. DFS, 1 of 3 from 3, minus 13 in 12 minutes. I mean, come on, man. What is going on here? There was some disappointments, but Kevin Durant got up 28 shots, and that might seem crazy. I mean, honestly, no, nobody thinks that's crazy. It's Kevin Durant. He should be shooting. But if you guys watch the Rockets early on in the season, Kevin Durant actually wasn't really shooting that much. If Kevin Durant is able to get up consistently 20 shots a night, the Rockets are going to be in a great spot, because he's going to make at least half of them. Jabari, 6 of 7. Don't even say it. From the field was a minus 3. I mean, Jabari hit a huge 3, though. I think it was a 4-point game, I want to say. I don't know, or was it? I don't remember. I think it was 88 to 84 at the time. I'm thinking back on last night. I'm making this at 3 p.m. the next day, so it's been a minute since I didn't rewatch the game, but we did look at the run. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. The Magic shot 41% from three, which is insane. The fact that they lost, like the Magic were as hot as fish grease